The war in Ukraine, a political prediction made in March 22. Political predictions are good practice to make and insightful, but cannot be relied upon, as this post will demonstrate. This one was made back in March 22, just as the conflict started. I have a fair bit of experience with this hexagram and line, so I was fairly confident about interpreting it. Hexagram text, Wilhelm Bain's translation. Coming to meet. The maiden is powerful. One should not marry such a maiden. A powerful maiden means your enemy is stronger than they appear to be. In this case, Ukraine. As this prediction is from the Russian perspective. Don't marry, I would interpret as being one should not treat them as a friend or compromise. Line 6, Wilhelm Bain's. He comes to meet with the horns, humiliation, no blame. This line refers to aggression, which is normally to be avoided, but sometimes is inevitable. In this hexagram, there's always only a limited time window in which to act while the enemy is still not fully prepared. Not something one would wish to do, but handled well, a good measure of success is possible. So I predicted that Putin would strike hard, fast, and secure his gains. I thought the odds looked good for Russia. He did not do that though. Instead, he went in fast but not hard and failed to secure enough of the country to call it a victory. Putin underestimated his enemy and did not use a limited time window to full effect. Would that have made a difference? Well, it's hard to say, but it is also hard to see if he could have been much worse off than now. He could have certainly seized some more territory, inflicted more damage on the enemy, and if he was careful, held on to it. Then he would have been able to negotiate a peace from a position of strength, and the whole conflict could have been wrapped up relatively quickly without massive loss of life. At time of writing, there is a bloody stalemate that could go on for a long time. That is more than humiliating for all concerned. The I Ching does not predict what will happen, rather it tells what can happen, and more importantly, what should happen. It seems the I Ching was right, and the traditional text was not difficult to interpret. However, it was impossible to predict how well Mr. Putin would assess the situation. That was the problem. It all rested on the decisions of one man, and individuals, by their very nature, are not quite predictable in their actions. The I Ching read the current situation well and gave advice for the best course of action. That is all it can ever do.